The court has been criticized for not having a code of conduct applying to Supreme Court justices, and Chief Justice Roberts has been quoted as saying the court is working on it, and various justices have made comments that there's not yet a consensus about such a code of conduct. The Senate has now passed a code of conduct applicable to justices. Let me ask you, do you favor a code of conduct for Supreme Court justices, and what benefits do you see that would provide?
I think it would be a good idea for us to do it, particularly so that we can communicate to the public exactly what it is that we're doing in a clearer way than perhaps we have been able to do so far. I will say this. There is no lack of consensus among the justices. There's unanimity among all nine justices that we should and do hold ourselves to the highest standards, highest ethical standards possible. So, I mean, I think what we are thinking about, in thinking about what I think about in a code of conduct, is how best to express what it is that we are already doing. And we already abide by the statutes. There are a number of statutes that govern all judges, including justices. We all file our financial disclosure forms, for example, or by gift regulations. Those are statutory requirements. And then I personally, and this is true of my colleagues as well, still follow the same rules that applied to me when I was a Court of Appeals judge, the canons of conduct. There are some differences that apply to the court just by virtue of its position in the hierarchy of the judiciary. And I think, we spend, our day job is, reading statutes and seeing if Congress anticipated everything or communicated everything clearly. And so, I think we want to do a good job at that. So.
Do you think it will take much longer to come to an agreement about what a code might be, or what do you foresee looking ahead?
Well, let's see. I think that's something that I can't really speak for the court about or make any sort of guess about that. I would just say that one thing I would want all of you all to know is that all nine justices are very committed to the highest standards of ethical conduct. All nine justices, and we're in agreement about what to do, and that we want to continue to follow the highest ethical standards. So any disagreement is nothing to do with either of those principles.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.